Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So, oh my gosh. So yesterday I went on my YouTube channel to just be like, okay, how many views do I have on this? How many views do I have? Any comments? 1,000 views out of all the videos. I mean, I guess I'm not really that surprised, but I got 1,000 views within... So overnight, I probably got like 87, and then only a few hours after that, I hit 1,000 views on the video where I shaved my hair. So I'm so happy. So anyways, I was gonna make another video I was gonna try and do 50 facts about myself, but I can't really come up with 50 facts. So I ended up having to be like, okay, well, let me come up with at least 20. So I wrote a list so I can remember. Ugly paper, ew. So yeah, all right, let's get started. So the first fact about me, I'm adopted. I was adopted at age 3. My birth father was actually the one who called the police and said, hey, I can't take care of my children. My wife and I can't, so please take them away from us. So honestly, I have huge love and respect for my birth father for doing that. My birth mother was just fucking cuckoo. So I'm not talking about her because I have a big hate towards her. Second thing, I found this out last year. So I went out on a little date with one of these guys that I was seeing, but we're still friends. That's just it. We're friends. And he took me to an Asian restaurant, and he was like, oh, hey, here, have some jackfruit. Apparently I'm allergic to it. Who would have known? Out of everything I could have been allergic to. Why not nuts? Like, I understand I have a slight allergy to almonds, but other than that, like, my throat was closing with the jackfruit. I couldn't breathe. And this happened right when I was going to Hemp Fest last year on the last day. So, oops. I still had fun though. A third fact about myself, when I was a kid, I loved to dress up. Anytime I would go out to what I called Yayo, like E-I-E-I-O, Yayo, it was actually McDonald's. My grandpa or my dad would be like, okay, Tasha, let's go to McDonald's or let's go out. I'd be like, wait a minute, let me put on one of my Disney princess costumes. I loved dressing up as a child. So Halloween is definitely one of my favorite holidays. Well, I guess that could be fact 4. So I guess I have 21 facts. I don't know. I'll just tell you some more things. Number 4, I love cooking. I will try and cook anything. Even if I haven't tried to make it before, I will try and attempt to make it. My favorite thing, obviously, to make is going to be Italian food. Pastas. I love pastas. I don't care what they say. I love carbs. And I'm going to eat those carbs. So, all right. Another thing. I love horror movies. I just love horror movies. I'm just horror fanatic. I love them. Another interesting fact about myself. I lost it when I was 17. Which I think is pretty, like, normal to, like, lose your virginity when you're 17. Honestly, I really wish I waited. It was definitely a huge mistake that I made. Something I did to think that the guy would stay with me if I gave him the most important thing. And girls, trust me, they never stay with you if you do that. They just take it and they leave. That's it. Oh yeah, when I was in 3rd grade, this tooth right here, I think it's called like the number 23 or 24th tooth in your mouth. I actually went down the stairs, feet first on my stomach, going down like stairs like this, and it popped out. It was a permanent tooth that popped out and was basically just dangling by either the skin of my gum or the root of my tooth. Okay, I'm just going to read these off because I'm starting to lose a little bit of time. I I had a huge French obsession when I was a child. I had to have everything from France in my room when I was a child. French bedding, French furniture, French books, French music. I don't know why. It was the weirdest OCD I think I probably had. Also, I have a big thing. I really like anything that has to do with World War II, especially the Holocaust. I don't know why. Anything that's Jewish, I just want to hear about, or I want to see, or anything. I think the reason why I kind of have a huge interest in the Holocaust is because the way they were treated. They were not treated, they were treated horribly. It's like huge bully. And I mean, obviously never been there or went through that, but I understand what it's like to be bullied, to be different, except theirs was more extreme than mine. When I was in 7th grade, I had a huge obsession with Corey Feldman. If you don't know who Corey Feldman is, you might know him from either The Goonies, The Burbs, or License to Drive, Dream a Little Dream 1, 2. He was always hanging out with the other Corey Haim, who unfortunately passed away years ago from complications due to his drug thing years ago. Sewing. I love to sew. I basically like to I like to sew blankets and scarves, typically around like Christmas time, and give them to people as gifts. My natural hair color is blonde, and I do not like it. But again, that has to do with my own personal problems with my birth mom because she was blonde. Also, when I was in, a sophomore in high school, so what grade is that, 10? Yeah, when I was in, 10th grade, school does it different. Some schools do it differently. So when I was a sophomore, I went to a church camp, and on the last day, we went to a beach. And so I decided to jump off the pier, and I rolled my ankle, so that really sucked. I am a dog lover. I was homeless in Venice Beach for, not very long. I wasn't homeless for very long, but probably homeless for about like 2 months. So there's that. I don't drive because I am terrified of driving, but I know someday I will be able to drive. I just have to learn to get over my fear of driving. And I do not like the color yellow, unless it's like an accent color. Just not so big on the in your face kind of thing with the yellow. At age 4, I modeled for Nordstrom for their guest line for kids. And apparently, I wouldn't walk down like the runway by myself. My mom had to come with me because I was too scared. Also, I am a clothing hoarder, or a hoarder of clothes. And yet, if I showed you my closet, you would be like, what are you talking about? You don't have anything. Because I got rid of a lot of shit. Because I am downsizing, and I basically just want to get into my new apartment and just start all over. New clothes, new everything. So, and also, the last fact about me, number 20, I used to do kickboxing when I was in junior high because I was a little bit more pudgy than I am now. Just because, puberty hit me when I was in 5th grade and gained weight, and I did not like the way I looked. So my mom put me in a kickboxing class, and I actually ended up quitting that not too long after, just because there was a girl at my school who I ended up punching in the face because she was bullying me and my friend at the time. And I told my mom I'm going to quit because if I can't control my anger and I'm doing kickboxing, I don't want to do it. So, which is interesting because several years later she wanted to be my friend. But anyways, that is 20 facts about me, and I will try and come up with some other ones. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!